Good afternoon, Miss. I am Kanyete Rachel Pearl, and I will be the one to tackle the topic about informationalism. Informationalism is the technological paradigm associated with computer science and modern telecommunication that replaces industrialism, Castells, 2004. When we say informationalism, it refers to the technological arrangement in the network society network that are determine the structure of society have the ability to make decisions and receive feedbacks in a real time is a career of globalizations. Network are now information network. Globalism is tied to the notion of networks. For Castells 2000, networks constitute the fundamental pattern of life, of all kinds of life. It was previously mentioned that in the present and even in the past, the world is connected. The difference between globalism and globalization is the speed and thickness of or intensity of connections. Nevertheless, people are connected with one another, whether as a small community or as a large community. Since the world is connected because of globalizations, it continuous intensify connection between people in different places. So people are still connected with one another, whether as a large community or as a small community. The answer lies in the growth of information as the binding force among people, things, and places around the globe. This technological paradigm, associated with computer science and modern telecommunication, that replaces industrialism, is called informationalism, Castells 2004. As what I have said, people are still connecting with one another, whether as a large community or a small community. And with this, there is an increase and rapid growth of information is a binding force among people, places, and things around the globe. While globalization allowed the expansion of information, access to modern technologies is not a universal matter that is available to every person around the world. The internet and other technologies are limited by certain barriers. These barriers include lack of electricity, illiteracy, weak financial systems, and the government regulations. Technology, Physics 1970s. It makes use of computer technology in its deliveries. The creation of the world's first container ship in the 1956 and the expanse of air freight greatly hastened the transport of goods all around the world. But a notable example of technological advancement is the founding of Federal Express or FedEx in the 1970s. It makes use of computer technology in its deliveries. Internet. The internet has prompted a flat world thesis anyone can be involved in it, at least theoretically. When one mentions online social networking, spam, and computer viruses, it is the internet that binds them all. The internet is a mark of the contemporary world. According to Ritzer, 2015, the internet has prompted a flat world thesis. Anyone can be involved in it, at least theoretically. Having a computer today in our homes, our schools, our workplaces, and accessing the internet through our personal cell phones allow us to be connected with the rest of the world. So because of the internet, we can gain information by accessing the different websites such as Facebook and Wikipedia through the internet. In the same manner, the information about ourselves that we share is also exposed. Media. McLuhan and Floor 2005 argued that in the new media age, the importance lies in the medium, the way in which the message is transmitted, not necessarily in the content presented through the medium. This means that televisions, radios, and newspapers have been shaping individual subjectivity and culture not only locally but globally. The French social theorist Guy Debord 1984 emphasized in his idea of media spectacle the sophistication and ubiquity of spectacular visual and televisions. This guy made TV news a form of entertainment. Although content matters in television's broadcast, visual spectacle or significance is an important element and perhaps the primary key to catch the attentions of the audience. Computer technology is used to check our health through the invention of magnetic resonance imaging MRIs, ultrasounds, and CT or CAT scans. Space-based technologies were also made possible through the use of computers. Richard 2015, the launching of satellites for military surveillance, the use of global positioning systems or GPS, and the operation of global navigation system or GNS are some remarkable examples. Computer technology has made communication possible from one part of the world in the other part. In seconds, they can say the transactions from one part of the world while staying the other part.